Namaste everyone. Again, welcome back to your channel Yoga with Gagan. I'm Gagan, and in this video we'll be learning how to do the Plow pose and also called the Halasana. So guys, the Halasana, it is an inversion posture and it's belong to category of intermediate to advanced level asana. So guys, if you see the benefits of the Halasana, so it's bring the nice stretch in your upper back, the spine and also shoulder. And when you perform the Halasana, so lots of pressure comes in your throat and abdomen. So it is also best pose for the thyroid gland as well as your internal organs because it stretch your abdomen. And when you practice of the Halasana, it is also best pose for the fatigue, the strain. It is also great pose to stimulate your breath, soothe the breath. And at the same time, it is also best pose for the insomnia, infertility and mild backache. And guys, if you see the contraindication of the Halasana, so those people who have the menstruation, so they should not be practice of the Halasana. And heart related problem, high blood pressure and neck injury, you can avoid this pose completely. And always keep one thing in your mind, if you have this problem or if you want to learn the Halasana, so always use the cushion, chair or blocks under your legs during the Halasana practice, and always do the practice under the guidance with an expert. So guys, before starting the Halasana, we will do here some preparation movement for the Halasana, which will help to prepare your body towards the Halasana. So I am showing you some 3 to 4 asana practice which will help to practice the Halasana easily, or you can hold a long time. So the first asana practice is called the Malasana. So just sit on a mat and widen your knees little away from your trunk, and make sure continue pressing the inner edge of your feet. Set your elbow inside of your knee and join your palms in the front of your chest and gently palm pressing each other. Move hips upward and always check the alignment. Your back of the head to tailbone in one line. Do not slouch your spine. Always your back should be straight and look front. And slowly close your eyes. First you have to hold this position 10 count. Then after, once you complete the 10 times, then after you can put your palms on your knees. Then after you can do the second movement of the Malasana, the garland pose. Inhale, move your knee down, front of your body. Exhale down. This is also best exercise for the mobility. Then after, try to complete the 10 times each side, right and left. It will create the space in your thigh joint, also bring the nice stretch in your adductors and hips. So continue 10 times, left and right, the Malasana Variation. And always use your breath. Do not hold your breath here. Then after, once you complete the 10 times each side, then after, palms front of your body, and the second posture is the Adho Mukha. So the second posture is the Adho Mukha, the downward dog. So walk your legs towards the back, allow the heels on the mat and stretch the spine towards the legs. Look at the navel part, or if you are a beginner, so look at the big toe. Spreading the finger, or here you can move your legs, paddling your legs. It will remove the tension from the ankles. Then once you complete the 10 times, then drop the knees on the mat. And the third exercise, which is called the tabletop. So toes out. Now the Marjariasana, the cow cat exercise. Now from here, inhale, drop your belly, arch your spine, move your chest and chin up, anterior pelvis tilt. Then after exhale, pull the belly in and Suck your chin in toward the chest, look at the navel and round your thoracic region. Look down towards the navel. Inhale, drop your belly, the cow pose. Exhale the cat and the posture pelvis tilt. Inhale the cow, head up. Exhale the cat. Inhale the cow and exhale the cat. Then after complete the 10 times, we are going to the next exercise, which is called now Padottanasana. So tuck the toes under, allow the heels on the mat, straighten your legs. Then after inhale, walk your legs front until you reach in between your palms. Now look from the front side until you reach in between your palms. Then hug your elbow and separate the legs according to the hip distance. Relax your head in between your arms. Then after move your trunk left to right and right to left. Move your trunk left to right and right to left a few times. Then once you complete the exercise of the Padottanasana 10 times, then put your palms front of your body and open your legs around, cross 2 and 3 feet. Then after the last posture, which is called now Parisarita Padottanasana. So as you breathe in, fingers tip on the ground, lift your chest, flat back, head up. And as you breathe out, walk your palms, try to bring your palms in between your legs. And if you can possible, try to ground part on the ground. If you can't able to your head on the ground, so you can modify the pose by using the block. Then stay there around 10 counts. Bring a nice stretch in your calf, your hips, inner thigh, your femur bone, and your whole spine. Then hold it a few times. Once you complete the 10 seconds, then slowly head up, remove your block, then slowly walk your legs, and exhale, release the buttocks on the ground. Last asana practice here, which is called the Navasana. Then from here directly we are going to the Halasana. So first grab your inner thigh with both hands, inhale. This is the Ardha Navasana. Flex your toes in and catch your inner thigh with both hands. First stay there, lean your spine back, engage in the core muscles and feel the balance in your sit bones, which is called the tripods. Or if you are a practitioner, so go the knees straight and reach your arms front. Hold your 10 count. Once you complete the 10 count, the Halasana, then keep the palms side of your buttocks lay down back. And at the same time, swing your legs beyond your head and try to toes on the ground. Flex your toes in, your toes on the ground and palms on the floor. If you are a beginner, so grab your outer edge of the yoga mat and try to touch your chin, upper part of the chest. If you are comfortable here, then put your palms under your lower back, shoulders to elbow in one line, and roll the biceps, roll the arms, roll the shoulders externally, and try to make sure do not move your elbow outside. Try to elbow to shoulders in one line, and your sit bones to shoulders in one line, and stay there and make sure your heels to your sit bones in one line and toes to heels remain are active. Then stay there few seconds, around 10 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and always remember your gaze is very important, so always look your tip of the nostril. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And once you complete the 10 counts, palms on the ground, release your upper back, thoracic on the ground, release your lumbar, hips on the ground, release your legs 90, 60, 30, and on the ground, palm side of your thighs. So guys, most of the people, what they do when they perform the Halasana, So always they try to hurry up to bring the toes on the ground. So don't do this way to practice of halasana. It's a wrong. Because if you're doing like this, like when you're doing bring your legs back side and you're forcing your legs towards the mat, you try to touching the toes, but you don't have so much flexibility to touching the toes on the ground, and you're forcing yourself to back side. So don't do like this of the halasana. In case if you can't able to your toes on the ground, then you can modify the posture by using the blocks. You can use the 1 and 2 blocks according to your need. Then after, what you have to do, just palms on the ground and your block away from the left to like 30, 60, 90 degree. Keep the palm side of your buttocks, press the palms, lift the sit bones and swing your legs beyond your head. And then you can use the toes. You can place the toes on your block. You can adjust your block and hold there around 10 seconds. If you are an intermediate practitioner, then you can make the finger lock and stay there. Look at tip of the nostril and nicely breathe in, nicely breathe out, and make sure, always remember, do not turn your neck left or right. Always neck should be center, and hold this position and continue. Lift your knees and engage in the quads muscle. Then after, once you complete the 10 counts, palms on the ground, release your lumbar, your legs 90, 60, 30, and on the ground. And one more most important, most of the people, when they practice the first time of the halasana, so they feel struggle, they feel difficulties to bring the legs beyond your head. Okay, so most of the people doing like this, they can't lift the buttocks up and they can't move the legs beyond the head. So in that case, what you have to do here, you can try without bending the knees. So just keep the palm side of the buttocks. Then after inhale, let the legs up. Then from here, press the palms and just move your legs back, your knee over your head, and stay there around 10 seconds. So this is for the super beginner who practice the first time. So they can try like this and then keep the palms on your lumbar, or you can grab out raise of the yoga mat. Then after, slowly knees straight, palms and spine, lumbar on the ground, buttocks, release the legs 90, 60, 30, and on the ground. And then after the halasana, you can perform the Marjariasana, palms under your buttocks, lift and head on the ground and toes out. Then look back side. Once you complete the 10 seconds, head on the ground, remove the palms. Bring your hands to the back side of the neck. Move your neck back and down, interlock the finger. Remove the tension from the neck. Move your neck 5 to 10 times. Then after, come to seated position. So the Marjariasana was your counter position of the halasana. So guys, one thing here, always remember, when you practice the halasana, so most of the time what happens, when you're practicing the halasana, so those people who have the neck problem, because when you perform the halasana, so lots of pressure comes in our neck, so it creates the lots of tension. So in that condition, always use the blanket under your shoulder. It will create this space under your neck, then you will feel a little comfortable to perform the halasana. So always remember, if you're feeling strains in your neck, so always bring the blanket under your shoulder and always lengthening your neck and your spine. Guys, I'm going to show you now the final posture of the halasana according to my yoga practice. So now inhale with the legs, palm side of the thighs, 30, 60, 90 degree. Press the palms, lift the sit bones, and bring your legs beyond your head. Tuck the toes under, stretch the toes inside, and shoulders to buttocks in one line, and the arms position. You can grab the outer edge of the yoga mat, place the palms under your lumbar, and you can put your palms side of the neck or under your neck. So you can choose according to your comfort and stay there around 10 seconds, or hold this position according to your capacity. Then after, once you complete, palms on the ground, release the spine, lumbar, buttocks, release the legs 90, 60, 30, and on the ground. Then few seconds relax. Then after, perform the counter pose. Then after, come to the seat pose. So friends, always remember, when you practice the halasana, it's very important and the lots of benefits of the halasana if you're adding this asana every day in your practice. And if you're practicing a halasana just for the practice purpose, if you want to achieve the halasana, so most of the people, what they do, they're forcing yourself to bring the toes on the mat and they give the too much pressure. So it can be a little danger for you. So that's why I'm saying always practice under the guidance with an expert when practicing the first time of the halasana. So you can hold the halasana in the short periods time. When you feel comfortable, then you can hold the posture for a long time according to your capacity. And I already told you it's the best asana practice for stimulate your breath, the Sudan, and it's also danger pose in the asthma problem. For those people who have the asthma, so don't do the practice of the halasana. So friends, I hope you like my video. If you have any question, confusion, so please write to me in the comments box. And please like my video, subscribe my channel for a new amazing video. And see you in the next video. Till then, namaste.